Alright, still got the good SD card in here, so in theory, let's see. Yes, it's dark in here. Here's a method to my madness.
Welcome to EdgeTX. Disarmed, trainer connected.
Alright. You know what? You can go away. Switch on. Alright, so I've been playing, tweaking electronically, and here's what I've done. So let's go ahead and alright, this on all solid, full bright. So, there's turn signals that were part of the truck, but they just came on when the lights came on. The only lights that were part of this originally were these two, the bar lights, and there are some dim LEDs behind these high beam, low beams. I've added these two high beam, low beams. There's some dim running lights, if you will, but the high beam, low beam just drowns them out. On the back, the only thing that was here before was just the red tail lights. So, obviously I've added reverse lights, and holy Chevys, those are bright. Turn signals I've added, and the third brake light I've added. The third brake light acts like a standard brake light. It doesn't extinguish. I ran out of outputs on the light controller. So, that's normal, and I'll show you moving around what it looks like, but, let me arm this thing. So, if I turn right, the right turn signal goes. If I turn left, the left turn signal goes. I'm going to demonstrate this. So it has brake lights, and then if I go in reverse, it does that. So I got operating backlights or reverse lights, and brake lights all function like they should. That's that as far as normal operation goes. I programmed them to the light controller doesn't have a full off mode, so I ended up having to stick a frickin' relay in because the RC, the relay, the RC controlled switch I have is a low side switch, not a high side switch. It means the switch is ground and not voltage. And this light controller seeks ground through the lights or something. It's picking up a ground. So when I removed the ground off of the light controller, the lights would still operate. Some of the lights would be on, but it wasn't functioning correctly. It's because it was a low voltage context. So I ended up having to back all that crap out and install a relay. And the relay works like it should. Also, the light controller has a little dongle that hangs off the side of it with a push button that when you push it, it gets you into these party modes. I don't know what you call them. I've got these programmed, the bar lights and the grill lights programmed to be on all the time. And even the special modes, most of them don't affect those. If I toggle a dip switch in the back on the light controller, then these only come on when you're going forward, and I don't care for that. So anyways, this is one of 6 party modes, and it's basically like a hazard situation, I would think. Next one is what I would expect for like a construction driver would have on their trucks when they're going down the side of the road, or maybe public service. So that's mode 2. Mode 3 is just jamming. It could be a police type thing if there was a bar, a red and blue police bar on top, then it might be appropriate for that. Next mode's just everything's on but fades in and out, except for the ones I've got programmed to be on all the time. This next one actually does affect everything else, but also the bar and the grill lights. So you can see them strobing here a little bit. So this is another one that I would think would be appropriate for a police car type setup. This is the last special mode, and it's just everything's on all the time, solid. And then that's back to normal. So, if I go right, I got right turn. If I go left, I got left turn. I'm not going to run it on the table. Okay. So, you saw this thing is so damn quick. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I need to get me a different one that's a little more sedate, because this thing is just screaming eagle shit. Now, I can turn the rates down. Obviously. So, you saw the brake lights. The way this thing is geared, the brake lights don't work normal. The reverse lights, you got to have quite a bit of reverse throttle to get the lights to kick on. And outside that might be fine, but inside the house here, it's just... And then I've got it set up where, obviously, again, the bar and the grill are on all the time. And the running lights are on all the time, which is the inboard pair of diodes. And those are dim right now. And then when I come off of 0 on the throttle to go forward, both the inner and the outer, so I would say low beam and high beam, all come on solid bright. And then obviously turn signals. So
Lights on. Lights on.
So I think I like number 5 the best because it actually does strobe the ones that are otherwise on all the time.
Lights on.
So that is that. Hopefully the video worked and it was kind of interesting, and you can actually see what the hell you're supposed to be seeing if it's framed right. I don't have a clue. I'm still getting used to this whole thing. So let me come over here and disarm off, and
Telemetry lost.
yeah, I know. So, all right. Take care. Have a good night.